On today's episode of Talking with Maniac, we are going to go through the entire Dragon Ball franchise just to prove a point. Plot armor is bullshit. Goku is not the hero. Yeah, I said it. Now, basing my opinion of Goku's not the hero, I am going to go through the official kill count. Now, I'm going by who actually killed the bad guys. Now, Goku's had his moments, but majority of the kill counts in the franchise goes to more than one person. Now, yes, in the original Dragon Ball series, it was all about Goku. So, of course, Goku beat everybody because, plot armor. It happens like that. So, yes, the entire original Kid Goku Dragon Ball franchise, yes, he was the hero. He beat everybody. Plot armor is bullshit. Alright, so now let's get on with this. We're going to kick it off with Dragon Ball Z. And I need to light my cigarette. Now, in Dragon Ball Z, first bad guy we come up against is Radix. Yes, Goku's brother, Radix. Now, everyone wants to say, oh no, Goku beat him. No, he didn't. He helps, but he didn't actually give the killing blow. That was Piccolo. Goku was holding him, but Piccolo was the one who killed Radix, and coincidentally killed Goku at the same time. So that one, undisputedly, goes to Piccolo. Now, let's go to the next bad guys. Nappa and Vegeta. Now, Nappa got his back broken by Goku when he used the Kaioken technique. But it was not Goku that killed Nappa. It was Prince Vegeta who actually killed Nappa. So, that one, again, it goes to Vegeta. So, up at this point in time in the saga, no one's actually died at Goku's hands. Goku's not a killer, but, the bad guys have got to go down somehow. Which brings us to Vegeta himself. Now, there's a lot of people who helped Goku fight Vegeta. But again, Goku was beat down, both of his legs were broken, and was about to be killed by Vegeta. He didn't have a chance at beating Vegeta. What ended up being the circumstances that killed or ultimately defeated Vegeta at that point in time. And yes, we know Vegeta's not dead yet. He has died, just not dead yet. And since we're actually counting this as deaths, we're going to give Vegeta's death to Frieza. Sorry. But when it comes down to it, Yajirobe, the coward of the show, cut off Vegeta's tail, forcing him back into his original form. It was Gohan who had turned into a great ape, Vegeta cutting his tail off, Gohan landing on Vegeta, crushing him, nearly killing him, is what defeated Vegeta. So if we're going by who's the winner of that scenario, Gohan beat Vegeta. So in the entire Dragon Ball Z series up to this point, Goku hasn't beaten anybody. Period. Now we go to Namek. Alright, so you've got Zarbon and Dodoria. They were the first bad guys that were killed. Both of them were killed by Vegeta. Now, if we're keeping track here, Vegeta's got the higher kill count. I mean, Vegeta's really the hero of Dragon Ball. I don't care what y'all say. I don't like Vegeta. I really never have. But when it comes down to getting results and who's beating the most bad guys, Vegeta is actually the hero. There's no getting beyond that. So, Zarbon and Dodoria were killed by Vegeta. Now we got the Ginyu Force. Okay. So, let me think. What was that little dude's name? Guldo got his head chopped off by Vegeta. Let's see here. Raccoon, he got knocked out by Goku, but it was Vegeta who killed him. Birder got knocked out by Goku, but it was Vegeta that killed him. Jace, again, Vegeta killed him. So up at this point, Vegeta's literally taken out everybody. I mean, he took out the entire Ginyu Force by himself, pretty much. I mean, Goku gave him some help, but ultimately, he took out the Ginyu Force. Now, with Captain Ginyu, it was Goku that threw the frog that trapped Captain Ginyu in the frog body for over a decade. But that's not killing Captain Ginyu. Sorry. It's not. As a matter of fact, I don't even think you can qualify that as a defeat. Because, I mean, in the end, Goku was fucked up. Vegeta, there's no telling what the heck was going on with him. Yeah, Captain Ginyu wasn't defeated at that point, in truth. But he gets his later. We'll get to that. Yes, we will. Now, all the stuff I'm talking about here is canon. I'm not doing the movies. Because if I did, that would be a lot of crazy. Alright, so now we're moved on to Frieza. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. Vegeta did die at the hands of Frieza. So, when it comes to who beat Vegeta, Frieza. Yeah, he really did. Alright, so Frieza, long story. In the end, Goku did not win. Because it was Frieza who launched the attack that cut himself in half. Goku and Frieza both were tired. Yes, Goku showed him mercy. Goku could have killed him. It could have been called as a win for Goku. And you probably can call it a win because he really did defeat Frieza. He didn't kill him, but he defeated him. But all in all, Frieza was still alive and still managed to survive the destruction of Planet Namek. And so did Goku. So, it's a draw at best. Because nobody died. It wasn't until after that, when the future Trunks chopped Frieza into pieces and blew him up, that Frieza actually died. So, future Trunks gets the win on Frieza. He killed Frieza. Again, Goku hasn't killed anyone yet. He does not have a win under his belt. Most of the wins from Dragon Ball Z came from Vegeta. Now, so now we're entering into the Android Saga. Now, this is a low blow. I'll admit it. It's a low blow. Because during the entire Android Saga, part of the story was that Goku had the heart disease and was laid up. So, he wasn't even in the fight. Hey, that just gives everyone else a chance to actually get some airtime because it's like, oh, this is the Goku show. And then the Android Saga happened and it's like, oh yeah, everybody else gets an actual story now. This is beautiful. Great. So, who killed the androids? Well, first of all, there were 5 androids. There was Android 16, 17, 18, 19, and Dr. Gero, which is really called Android 20. So, 19 was eventually killed by Vegeta. Man, Vegeta's racking them up. Dr. Gero, which was Android 20, was killed by Piccolo. Android 16 and 17, technically they didn't die. Technically. Though they both did get absorbed by Cell, so we're giving Cell the win on that one. Android 16 was destroyed by Cell, so we'll just say they got knocked out by. Though that goes into the whole timeline play on that one. Because if we're going to go by who killed 17 and 18, Cell absorbed them. During the fight, Android 18 got knocked out of Cell, which is how she survived. When everyone was resurrected after Cell was defeated, 17 came back. But in the future, where future Trunks came from, he killed both of them himself. So, Cell beat him originally. In the future, Trunks defeated him. Moving on to the future. Yeah, we're going to cover it all. We'll get there. So, now we're down to Cell. Obviously, Gohan. That was his crowning moment. Gohan defeated Cell. At this point in time, Goku has no freaking wins under his belt. Everybody else, Vegeta's got the most kills. And I will actually give Goku credit for beating Frieza, but when it comes to the kill count, Goku has no kills. Vegeta did all the killing. And Piccolo. Piccolo and Vegeta just don't have the moral compass that Goku has. Goku just hasn't killed anyone, which is probably why things go bad the way they do. But now we're getting into the Majin Buu saga. So, this is one of those sagas where the villain actually becomes the good guy. Go figure that one out. So you have Bibbidi, you have the 2 guys from the tournament, you've got, Vegeta who went all evil again, you got Deborah, of course you got Majin Buu. Well, Majin Buu killed Deborah. He killed Bibbidi. Bibbidi killed the other 2 guys. Oh, evil Vegeta blew himself up trying to kill Majin Buu. Self-sacrifice doesn't really count as a loss. It really doesn't. So, Majin Buu, go through the whole scenario. Majin Buu just killed everybody. He was a bad guy. But when it comes down to the end, Evil Kid Buu, this is the one time where Goku actually finished the job. Sad part was, you can't even give him credit for winning, because he couldn't do it on his own. You got the spirit bomb that basically was created from everyone on Earth that took out Majin Buu. And then you've got the wish that gave Goku his strength back so he could actually finish the job. So even though Goku actually killed Evil Kid Buu, he really didn't do it by himself. He can't claim credit for defeating Majin Buu. It was a really disappointing finale. It really was. Because, even though Goku got the kill, he didn't get the glory. As a matter of fact, I swear, the Dragon Ball franchise threw Mr. Satan, Hercule, whatever you want to call him, into the mix just to be a freaking troll. He is the ultimate pain in the ass. It's like, all these guys are saving the world and not getting the credit for it, and then the coward that couldn't even fight his own way out of a wet paper bag is taking all the glory. That is just wrong. So let's go to Dragon Ball Super. Now, why am I choosing Super? Because technically, if you look at the timeline, GT comes after Super. If you even consider GT as part of the timeline. Which we are going to do GT. So, Dragon Ball Super. Again, Goku's the hero of his own story. But is he really? Okay, so there was the whole Lord Beerus thing. Goku gets all the others to help him turn into a Super Saiyan God. He loses to Lord Beerus. Straight up, it was said he lost to Lord Beerus. God of Destruction. I mean, come on, Goku had to lose sometime, right? You couldn't do it. Then they decided, you know what? We didn't give Frieza enough airtime when he had one of the longest sagas there was. And because he was just a pain in the ass as a villain. So let's bring Frieza back, let him blow up the Earth, do a rewind, and finally give Goku a motivational speech by Whis to finish the job. So yay! Now Goku actually gets a legitimate kill. Because, okay, we did the whole rewind thing because Goku was weak. He fucked up. Now we do a rewind and boom, he took out Frieza. Straight up, killed him. It's over with. Took out Frieza. So now Goku finally gets a second, only two, since Dragon Ball Z, only two wins. Vegeta was very pissed off about it because that was supposed to be his win. But, Vegeta's got a lot of wins under his belt. I mean, come on, you gotta give one to Goku every once in a while. It's just right. So now we're going into the next arc. The tournaments, between Universe 6 and Universe 7. Okay, it's a tournament, so everyone's got their glory moments. But if you really watch it, Vegeta is the MVP. It's just worked out like that. I mean, out of all the fighters, Majin Buu falls asleep. Why did they hate Majin Buu so much? I don't get it. Majin Buu falls asleep, so now it's only 4 fighters. Only 3 of them are real fighters, but only 4 fighters. Piccolo decides to take a dive because Vegeta asked him to. Even though he legitimately could have killed, Frost and beat him. But, Frost cheated. And it was thanks to Jocko that, that happened. But Piccolo could have actually had more time in that tournament if he hadn't have listened to Vegeta. But Vegeta was being all him, rowdy self. So, let's look at this. 5 members of Universe 6. The Fat Blob. Goku took him out. Then Goku gets tricked and taken out by Frost with that little needle thing. So, Vegeta takes out Frost. He takes out Mechaloid or Magetta. And then there's Hit. Yeah. So, Vegeta took 2 of them out by himself. Easy peasy. But then there was Hit. Hit took out Vegeta. It was a good fight. Goku figured it out, but in the end, because of his moral compass or because, they were just giving a nose to the freaking judges, Goku bows out. I mean, you can't even say he beat Frost, or you can't even say he beat Hit on that one, because he quit the match. So it's like, oh, Vegeta's got 2 wins, Goku just won. Because the only one Goku actually beat was that big fat teddy bear looking dude. That was it. Oh, sorry. Miscalculation. Vegeta had 3 wins. He defeated Frost. He defeated Magana. and then he defeated Kaba. So 3 wins for Vegeta, 1 win for Goku. Yeah, it happens like that. So moving on to the 4th arc. Now there was a lot of filler episodes in this one because they were building up to the future Trunks thing that was going to happen. The only real villain in the 4th arc was the fake Vegeta, which, if you really pay attention to that one was kind of a joke all the way around. Because the weak, forgot what his name is now because he was just a weak loser. Uh, the delivery truck dude. Oh man, my brain just like completely fried on that one. Munaga. Yeah, Munaga actually stepped on the crystal and basically weakened the duplicate Vegeta, and Munaga basically gets the win on that one because Goku just finished him off afterwards, but Munaga was the one who actually weakened him in the first place. So, Munaga, I'm giving you that one, dude, because you're a weak nobody and you beat the duplicate Vegeta. Yeah. Although, officially, Goku did defeat the duplicate Vegeta. But I'm still giving it to Munaga because that was just funny. It really was. But then you got the entire Future Trunks saga. If that's not a giant L, I don't know what is. Because, you got Goku Black. He had a little fight with Goku. And in the end, you think Goku actually beat him. But, it was just a startup match. We wouldn't really get nowhere. And then Goku and Vegeta and Future Trunks basically get their butts handed to them. Have to run back to the past. Recharge. Come back to the future. Try again. Still got their butts kicked. And then when they finally made some headway, the two Zamazus fused together and created this big monster, and they were getting their butts kicked the whole freaking time. Even with Future Trunks' new power up, they were still getting their butts kicked. And then, of course, because of really cool creativity, I have to give them this one. A spirit bomb, but not a spirit bomb. A hope sword. Yeah, Future Trunks is obsessed with that sword, but basically, same thing as a spirit bomb, but manifested into a sword and stabbed into the bad guy. Well, guess what? It was for nothing. Because even after you did all that, the bad guy still was alive. He still took over the entire universe. You didn't beat him. You had to call him the Omni King to snap away freaking existence completely to defeat that guy. So that's a big L. Loser for that entire arc because nobody won that one. And then there's a lot of filler episodes. The Expo, 7th Universe won the Expo. I mean, Goku won his match, Gohan won his match, but we're calling kill counts here, not, overall victories, because, from this point on, there's really no killing. So, we can count victories for Goku, because Goku did have a lot of victories, but I would have to sit down and actually rewatch the entire Tournament of Power to actually get a list of who beat who in that scenario. But in the end, even with the Expos, that was great. The Tournament of Power, the winner was Android 17. Even though Frieza and Goku finally took out Jiren by knocking him out of the ring, the winner of the tournament was android number 17, who got the wish. So Goku didn't win that one. So if we're actually counting wins here, or kills, Goku's only got 3. Yeah, that's right. Goku's only got 3. Majin Buu, and then the duplicate Vegeta, if you count that one. I really don't. Yeah, and then his Expo match. I mean, well, Frieza. So that would be 4 if you count the duplicate Vegeta. But yeah, he did kill Frieza. So that's only 3, possibly 4 from Dragon Ball Z all the way through Super. And then we get into GT. And it's been a while since I watched GT. I know there was a lot of stuff that I just, like the whole build up of the Dr. Moreau or whatever that guy was. I mean, ugh, that was just terrible. I swear it was. I really didn't get into GT until the Tuffles, which at that point, basically Goku was outmatched. He's fighting all of his friends. All the people that never got any airtime before are now coming back souped up and crazy. But in GT, Goku really was the hero of the story, mainly because everybody else was gone. It really went down like that. But let's see, with the Baby Saga, Goku learned how to go Super Saiyan 4. And I'm trying to remember if he actually killed. Yeah, he did the Kamehameha wave and knocked him into the sun. So he did kill Baby. So that would be 4. And then there was Super 17, which Super 17 really sacrificed himself because of Android 18. He kind of left an opening for Goku to finish the job. But yeah, in that one, Goku defeated 17. So we're up to 6. 6 wins for Goku. And then, of course, the 7 Shadow Dragons. Which, I mean, that was pretty messed up. You technically call it 8 because you had the original 7 Shadow Dragons, and then you had the fusion of all of them together, Omega Shenron. But considering Goku was the only one actually alive or actually there, or maybe it was just Goku being Goku and he was like the only one actually fighting. Though there was a lot of disappointments that I'm not going to go into for GT. But it answers one question. If you rewind all the way back to when I was talking about Dragon Ball Z, who defeated the androids? Well, Android 17 was killed by Goku. Android 18 was still alive. So, there you go. GT for the win. But the Shadow Dragons, Universal Spirit Bomb. That's the only way Goku could take those guys out. I mean, wow. Really. And then, of course, Goku does that whole disappearing, I'm going with Shenron for a century thing. Woo, bye-bye. But there are so many different realities and so many different timelines, so many different games. And then there are different versions of Goku. So this is just a list off of the anime. And my count so far, yeah, let's see, 6 plus 7, it's 13, add one more, 14. Goku only had 14 victories. Vegeta had way more. So Goku really was not the hero of Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super Or GT. Well, GT, yes, he was the hero of GT. I can't give that away. But in Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball GT, Goku really was not the hero. He did not have as many kills as everyone expected him to. Even though he was the main hero of the story and, he was supposed to be the great guy that everyone created. I mean, the show was basically based around him. He really didn't do that much. In the original Dragon Ball, yeah, the story was all about him. He was the hero. Okay, cool. In GT, yeah, he was pretty much the only one there to do anything in the first place. So, I mean, because everyone else was either too weak or too busted up or acting like bad guys. I mean, it was crazy. You know, so in the original Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball GT, that was the only time that Goku actually had the story to himself to where he actually defeated the bad guys or killed the bad guys. But during the entire Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super era, Goku was a side note at best. I would like to hear your comments on this. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. This is the Maniac, signing off.